Good morning, Solid Steppers. What's up? Let me tell y'all better get out here and get it, boy. I'm sitting here chuckling because gotta stay on top of your skill set, people. I was just sitting there today reviewing pressures and temperatures and different ways of brazing systems and vacuuming systems and running nitrogen through while you do seal systems. Make sure you don't have any contaminants because, I'm going to do another seal system today. And let me tell y'all something. You can never know enough. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's always something to learn. If you ain't staying on top of your game, then you know what? Whatever happens. While you can, I had some time, so I spent that time beefing up in certain areas that I were gray so I could get really clear. I suggest you do the same. The difference between winners and losers is that winners stay consistent no matter what's going on. Yeah, I got things going on in the back of my mind. It's amazing. I got a call from a friend of mine I hadn't heard from in a long time because they was having an issue with a washer. Now, the reality is that's an interesting situation. I'm not going to really put them out there like that, but, I helped them out where I could, and it is what it is. The reason I'm saying that is be very careful who and what you allow in your circles, because you should be going to the next level at all times. There's no such thing as sitting still, being stagnant, because if you're stagnant, you're going to be sliding behind. I'm going to Fort Walton today. I got to go grab something from the UPS Center, and then I got to head out to knock out some customers in Niceville and Destin. And then after that, I'm headed out to 30A. Now, it was interesting for me when I'm over on this market because these techs are really, really, the ones that, let me not say these, let me just say the ones I've spoken to. They're very laid back. They've been in the industry for years, and they all sound burnt out. They don't want to learn nothing else. They don't want to do nothing else. And the reality is, you got to understand this entire market is changing, and a lot of people not changing with it. It's high demand over here, a lot of high-end customers from all different walks of life. A lot of the people that I service aren't even from here. They relocated here. They retired here. That moved their families here for better opportunities or what have you. And different type of clientele. A lot of them are very transactional. But at the end of the day, I'm here to do one thing, which is get my bag so I can invest it in my ventures, period. Because that's basically how I run my business. But in order for me to be a true business person and professional and a true tech of the trade, in order to offer the services that are needed, I got to stay on top of my game. A lot of people aren't starting up on top of that game. Y'all got to excuse me, because I'm one of them people. You see me keep doing this. I'm doing this because I don't use deodorant. I use lime or lemon or with aloe, because I'm really holistic on a lot of things. I don't want toxins going in my body. So, you should try it. Use lemons or lime and put some, mix it in a blender with some aloe. That'll keep you from burning the heck out of your arms. You'd be surprised. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It works really well. It kills all the bacteria. Therefore, you don't have any, any odor, any scents. But getting back to what we're talking about, there are times when I'm tired, I don't want to study, I don't want to do this, and I try to just veg out, sleep, and revive myself. But I stay on top of it. Like, as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to be digesting some videos that really are on seal systems, because I'm very clear in my area that my most profitable repairs are seal systems. Now, I'm not saying I don't have other ones that aren't profitable, but as far as I'm concerned, seal systems puts you in a class by yourself, particularly if you start to specialize in the seal system products that everyone runs away from. That puts you in a unique situation as far as supply and demand. You can really basically name your own price simply because you are the prize. And there's blessings in that and curses. So you have to move accordingly. And And the reason I'm saying that is that you can apply that to any area of life you're in, any field you're in. Find the niches. The riches are in the niches. Shout out to my boy at Truck and Hustle. That's his line. I'm definitely not taking it, but I will borrow it occasionally. Stay focused on your goals. Understand where your weak points are. I preach this all the time, because if you run around here thinking you're perfect, and let me just have this conversation about measuring you against average folks. I'm never measuring myself against average people, because I'm not trying to live that life, and I ain't average, you know, and I don't pretend to be average. But at the end of the day, you know the last time you went on an appliance repair job and you were there longer than you needed to be because you didn't know how to put it in diagnostic mode. There was something on the board that tricked you, or something just didn't seem, was out of the ordinary, and you couldn't get to the end goal of having a true and sure diagnostic. So what did you do? You ordered everything it could be, spent excess money, got there, and still didn't get it right, because it was about going back to the basics. Let me tell you how many times I've walked into situations where people have changed boards and all kind of stuff, and the issue had to do with a grounding circuit. Things weren't grounded properly. Like, I'll never forget the day I had to go do a dishwasher, and the guy couldn't get it to start, blah, blah, blah. I went right to the junction, and there was corrosion around the leads. Cut everything off, stripped out the new lines, put new wire nuts on it, boom, I'm a hero. And I charged accordingly, trust me. But the reality is that we all get in those places where we overlook the basics. So it's so important for you to go back to the basics on a regular basis, understand your schematics, understand how things work, and level up your game. Because you're going to find, as time goes on, like, we all know there are certain products we go service, we pretty much know what it is before we go there. Like, we all know about the issue with the GEs not cooling in the refrigerator compartment on the French doors. We're always walking in with a fan, maybe a couple of thermistors, blah, 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 and getting it done, you know. But the reality is, you know, there are those of us who invested in the Smart HQ. If you don't have a Smart HQ, you're behind the times. And I'm going to tell you what nobody else going to tell you. Go get one. Because you're going to get to a point that you're going to need them. You're going to need to be able to update, download, you know, software, things of that nature, update parameters so that the appliances work at the top of their capability, you know. And a lot of times people don't understand. They don't think they need something, but luckily, excuse me, y'all, I'm not a laundry tech, so, and I say that not to belittle anybody, because hats off to y'all guys and girls that go moving them dang, what they call them, stackables around, dryer on top, washer on the bottom. You got to do a repair on the washer. I've seen guys work miracles. I don't know how they do it. Yeah, I ain't asking no questions. I'm just giving them applause. But I've seen so many people that have issues with these GE washers, and it's simply a program of plugging it in and relearning it. And they won't, like GE washers that won't spin. There's like a big deal with that. It's not my area, but I'm aware of it because I stay aware. You know, and the guys that's catching it are the guys who don't have the updated software. You know, they go pop a board in, got similar issues. At the end of the day, y'all, the only way you're going to win is to stay current and stay on top of your game. Like I said, I tell everybody, don't look back. Get the bag, because the bag is waiting on you. And the key to that bag is going to be your training, your skill set, and your work ethic. If you ever look at the reviews for my company, you'll always see people talk about how diligent I was on task, how I came in and did jobs nobody else could do. And they had no problem paying me a premium and giving me a hefty tip, because all I have is work ethic, and I work hard, you know. I would love to say I work smart all the time, but I don't. But I'm trying to get there, you know, because the only way I can get to a certain level is I have to continue to invest in myself and bet on me. And I suggest you do the same. Now, if you need any coaching, y'all know what to do. Look in the description. There's a link. Schedule an appointment and let's have a talk. You got a full selection of everything that we offer, from government contracts, business credit, starting up your appliance repair business, structuring your business, maximizing your relationship with the warranty companies. It's all there because this is something we do every day. So be blessed, stay focused, and believe in yourself. Miss Ward signing off. Y'all better go get it.